Welcome back everybody to another video of Formula 1 Manager 23. Sorry, I couldn't hear myself for a second, so I was like making sure my mic was turned on. Anyway, welcome back. My name is CringeyJesse. This is Formula 1 Manager 23, and we are here at Hungary. Yes, I know I went over my 2-day thing, but I got called into real life work, and unfortunately, this is not real life money doing these just yet. So real life work and real life money has priority. But I think the craziness is done. I think so. Also, I have learned my views are going up, and I am happy about that. However, the last time I did videos, I posted 2 of them, and it was kind of late in the day. The first one I posted that day did really, really well. Thank you for the views on Austria. However, Silverstone didn't do well at all, and it was posted like 15 minutes after the first one. So I am no longer ever posting that close together. I might still post multiple in one day, but when it's late, like right now at the time of recording this video, it is 9:05, so it'll probably be up about 10:30. I will not be posting 2 today. But on weekends when I'm off and I have more time, there's high possibilities of posting more than 1 on those days. But enough of how I plan on doing things. Let's get into qualifying here at the Hungarian Grand Prix. Here we are at Q1 at the Hungarian Grand Prix. Sophia Flores going faster in Sector 2 here with a brand new rear wing. Probably our last upgrade for the season. We'll see how it works. Gasly with a 116. Flo with a 116.2 going 2/10 faster than Gasly. Here comes Pierre Gasly on a flyer. He was getting a pull from Perez, but for some reason decided to pass Perez there. They're on a 2 flying lap run this time around. Gasly going P2 at the moment. Flo still in the top 15. I don't think she really improved there. Flo sitting P15, improved first and second sector. Still P15 at the moment in the danger zone. So we are going to speed up people. Where is Pourchaire? He's in the pits. Where is Ricardo? He's at the beginning. Russell's at the beginning. We've got Verstappen, who is most likely going to be the one to knock out Flo. He is. Here comes Pierre Gasly setting his only time for Q2. Wanted to make it a little exciting. I don't want to put him out in first and then see him hit first and then not see anything at the end. I wanted to see if it would be exciting. Here we are in Q3, 10 seconds left, but Pierre Gasly is going to come across the line to set his time to see where he's going to be. It's going to be his only lap once again as he crosses the line and goes P1 for the moment. 114.7. Verstappen, probably the only one out there who can dethrone him. Who is that orange car coming over the line? It's Bottas moving up to P6. Ooh. And I do believe Ocon, he's just going to go into the pit lanes. Piastri's not going to move up. There's a red car. Russell, he's coming around. He's going to cross the line. No better than P7. And Lance Stroll is going to come around and cross the line next. He's going to improve his time, but not his position. Now it is Verstappen. Verstappen coming into the pit lane. He's going to give up P1 and go for P2. And Magnussen, he's going to get P5.
This is it, the Hungarian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
With, I almost said like 3 different names. With Pierre Gasly starting in P1 and getting a great start off of the line going down into turn 1. But Charles Leclerc, who got up in front of Verstappen, trying to make a move for it, will not get it. However, there is a yellow flag out already. Multiple cars crashed. Are you okay? It is once again Sophie. We have got to work on that. So let's go ahead and take a look at that one and see what happened. Who was that? That was Daniel Ricciardo.
With not much room to move.
just phasing halfway through Sophie. So I'm really glad that one wasn't the
I wouldn't be
wreck.
surprised if there were a
But
few
Frontier
words
needs to work
exchanged
on
when they
that one.
get
I've
back to the
seen that
paddock.
glitch quite a few times. And basically, Ricardo just Lance strolled Sophie. So yellow flag once again. Safety car has been deployed. It's none of my guys. So let's go ahead and watch that one. As we are watching Mick Schumacher once again. And Theo Porcher was behind him, found his way in front of him, but also off of the track. So they both lost a wing, so they're going to the back of the pack. And with the safety car going into the pit lane, we are ready to start this race back up on lap 9. No DRS, thankfully, because Pierre Gasly is just up there with the whole pack behind him. And Flo going, look, I thought it said she made it up a spot. Did Ricardo get in front of her? Another yellow flag has flown, but I don't think it's any more than just a lockup, and it was Perez locking up. He's in last. Florish is going to overtake Perez, moving up to P13 now. Alright, here comes Sophie as she comes into the pit lane. She's going to serve her penalty, get on some softs, and hopefully catch back up to some people who might pit before the rain starts. We still have a minute before the rain starts, and out of the pit lane she comes in last, P18. Here we have Gasly coming into the pit lane for his sauce. Before the rain stops, no one else has boxed yet. Sophie out there with the fastest lap. I didn't even see that. I'm not gonna lie, I did not see that. Let's see how well his pit stop is. Put him up, put him down. 3.2, so not the best. But he will come out. Okay, Sonoda and Perez both in the pit lane, as he will come out in front of Lando Norris holding on to P10. But here comes Gasly as Magnussen and Leclerc are both in the pit lane. He's going to get around Albon as well, so he's going to go from 10th up to P7. Here comes Pierre Gasly with some DRS and the fastest lap, so we can finally put that back down to standard. I'm not even going to lie, I didn't even realize he was up so hard. P7 to P4, did other people box? Other people must have boxed, and I just wasn't paying attention. Here he comes looking up the outside on Lance Stroll for P3, and he's going to get that one. Honestly, I thought the only places he would even try to pass is in the DRS zones. And now with DRS on George Russell down into turn 1, he's going to be back into P2. 5.5 seconds behind Max Verstappen. She was fighting with Norris earlier. Vershoor is in the pit lane, so here she comes outside the pit lane. She's up in front of Vershoor, up in front of Stroll, up in front of Norris. Stroll having pit stop issues. I caught the end of that one. So she is up into P11, about 4.5 seconds from points. Ooh, Florish got passed by Yuki Tsunoda, so she's down to P12. And she ran wide, so that's something we like to see. Locks up, dropping from P11 down to P16. She's going to get back out on the track in front of Ricardo. Going to go ahead and pull Sophie in to put on her inters. As I think Gasly can get out one more lap. Her tires were just so bad. 3 seconds, not bad, as here comes Gasly to lap them. Pierre Gasly coming into the pit lanes to box, and just in time, we just hit that 1.01 millimeters. FIA telling us the track is damp, so he was able to get one more lap out. As he's gonna come out, there's no way he's 36 seconds ahead of Kevin Magnussen. Is he actually 36 seconds? He's 31 seconds. 21, 17, 16. 16 seconds ahead of Magnussen. Here we are watching Sophie as she is in P18, and right behind her is Pierre Gasly. So 2 has in the back of the pack, something we are used to seeing a couple of years ago, but as a matter of fact, it is Pierre Gasly lapping Sophie, and he will be lapping Vershoor here as well, which kind of hurts Sophie, because now she's further back than she was Here comes Sophie around the last couple of turns. We got her pushing because we really don't want her to get last as she goes up the inside on Versure. Up into P17, and Daniel Ricciardo, is they have both caught up to him. Can she get in front of Ricciardo as well? Looking up the inside. Nothing going for her there. But looking around the outside, they touched. I give up.
There's a yellow flag now.
And for the 6th straight race in a row, Pierre Gasly is going to come across the start-finish line to win the race here in Hungary. Sophie Flörsch, who is up and down depending on the race, will come across the line with a terminal front wing. So I wanted her to do it for the experience.
What a masterclass drive from Pierre Gasly today.
An inspired strategy from the team there. What a well-deserved win that was.
But just look at this. The overwhelming excitement for those celebrating this achievement. It's another career podium for Pierre Gasly, having battled really hard to earn that place.
6 wins now in this season, they're not flagging. A mighty impressive victory.
And as far as those 3 are concerned, well, they'll be leaving Budapest hungry for more.
And that, my friends, is the Hungarian Grand Prix here in 2026, with Pierre Gasly winning his 6th race in the 2026 Formula One season for the Haas F1 racing team. He also comes across the line in P1 with the fastest lap of the race, so extra points going to him. Kevin Magnussen getting 2nd, and Charles Leclerc getting 3rd. That is your podium with no Max Verstappen. Maybe that will help our, what's it called? Constructor points. Anyway, Max Verstappen getting 4th, Valtteri getting 5th, George getting 6th, Zhou Guanyu getting 7th, Lando Norris in 8th, Esteban Ocon in 9th, Oscar Piastri in 10th. That rounds out your top 10, and for your bottom 10, we have Lance Stroll in 11th, Yuki Tsunoda, Sergio Perez getting P13, Carlos Sainz, Alexander Albon, Richard Versure, Daniel Ricciardo, Sophia Flörsch being last out of the runners, and then Mick Schumacher, who did not finish, along with Theo Pourchaire. Moving on to the drivers, we got Pierre Gasly still in first place with 240 points. We have Max Verstappen in second with 185 points, and Kevin Magnussen in third with 144 points. After that, you have Oscar Piastri, Zhou Guanyu, George Russell moving up a spot to P6, Esteban Ocon dropping down to P7, Sergio Perez, Charles Leclerc, Valtteri Bottas, Carlos Sainz, Lando Norris, Daniel Ricciardo dropping down to P13, Lando Norris moving up to P12, Daniel Ricciardo dropping down to P13, Theo Pourchaire in 14th, Lance Stroll, Alexander Albon, Richard Versure, Yuki Tsunoda, Mick Schumacher, and still in last place for now with 0 points is Sophia Flörsch. I'm really hoping we change that this season. If we're going to make her a Formula One Drivers' Championship before F1 Manager 24 happens, I need to see points this season. Moving on to the constructors, we have Red Bull on top with 265 points. Alpine in second, gaining on them with 257 points. And Haas, I would say, gaining with 240 points. Ferrari in fourth, McLaren in fifth, Alfa Romeo in sixth, Mercedes in seventh, AlphaTauri in eighth, and Aston Martin in ninth, with Williams, the only team with single digits, P10. And that, my friends, is the Hungarian Grand Prix video. Up next, we have Belgium, Spa. That will be the next one that we do, and we put up. Everything is looking good for Haas in general. Pierre Gasly winning 6 races in a row. Haas in third with a shot for P1 in the constructors. Pierre Gasly leading the drivers. Pit times, I'm pretty sure we're in last. We are. We got 2 points though, but we're in last. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please hit that like button. I've been seeing the views go up. I know I mentioned that at the beginning, and I am enjoying it. I will be going back to my at least one video every 2 days. Today being Tuesday, you will definitely see one on Thursday if you don't see one tomorrow. But anyway, if you can't wait for the next video, hit that sub button and be notified when the next one comes out. We do have an extra sub for this video. I don't know when they subbed. I'm sure it was definitely after I posted the Austria and Silverstone. So if you are the newest sub, welcome. Welcome. What else? I did in the middle of that race at some point. I had an idea for the next video. I know I started this series in doing him one way, and then I changed to this way. And because the races are going the way that they're going, it's kind of going to go back to the way it was with a little mixture of the way it is. So my intros and my outros will be live like they are now. The qualifying will still be the way it is, but the race, I'm going to play it off as race highlights. I'm going to do it for the next video, because the next video is not only a race, but a sprint race. So for those of you who like commenting on my videos, because I see the comments here and there, on the very next video, please comment if you like that way better, or if I should stick to staying this way. I'll also remind y'all in the next video. Anyway, thank you for watching. I can't wait to see y'all again. Have fun until then.